Welcome to the We Can Be podcast. I'm Will Can. And this podcast is about helping you become the person you're meant to be. One step, one lesson, one breakthrough at a time. And I'm so glad you're here because in today's episode, we are talking about something that could be holding you back. And that is consistency. Is it really the key to unlocking your full potential? I'm here to tell you that it is. If you ever felt stuck, unmotivated, or even frustrated because you're not where you want to be, this episode is going to be such an aid for you. And I'm glad that you tuned in. I'm going to break down why consistency matters, how it changes lives, and give you practical steps to start being more consistent today. Let's get into it. And first, let's just talk about why consistency matters in our lives. Consistency is the most underrated tool for success. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up over and over again, even when you don't feel like it. Why this matters in our generation, you got to understand we love instant gratification. We love when we search up something on the internet, we get results right away. When we go get fast food, we get our food right away. Something about consistency is that it's slow, takes time, effort, and patience. Consistency builds momentum, it builds discipline and belief in yourself. With each small action, it adds up to something greater over time. Consistency isn't about winning every day, it's about refusing to quit. One area of my life that I was able to build consistency in was the gym. The gym really helped me and guided me to be more consistent every single day. I went to the gym right after work. And I know this is an audio podcast. You guys can't see me, but over time, since I've been going to the gym for about 4 years now, I've been able to see results, gain muscle, become stronger. And I'm not the only one who sees the results. People sees the results of my consistency. And if my story doesn't do it for you, let's visit a famous tale about consistency. And then that's the tortoise and the hare, right? The hare was fast, confident, and thought success was guaranteed, so he took a break and stopped even trying. The tortoise, on the other hand, moved slowly, kept moving forward, and in the end, the tortoise won. Here's what most people miss about the story. The tortoise didn't win because he was special. He won because what? He was consistent. This isn't a fable. This happens in real life too. Think of somebody like Kobe Bryant, the great basketball legend. He wasn't just talented. He outworked everyone. He consistently showed up and was first in the gym and last to leave. Over time, consistency turned him to a legend. One of my favorite Kobe Bryant stories was he was in the locker room or in a practice, and they asked Kobe, "Why aren't you passing the ball to your teammates?" He said, "I see the way they practice. They're not consistent. They don't work as hard as me. Why would I give them the ball?" How do you expect to grow if you're not consistent? How do you expect to get better if you're not consistent? Doing things sporadically and once in a while, it's not going to help you grow. It's not going to change the trajectory. It's once you buckle down and create a routine of consistency that you'll be able to see growth. So here's the truth. Talent and motivation will only take you so far, but consistency is what keeps you in the race and helps you cross the line. And let's get practical. How do you actually become more consistent? First off, start small. Focus on tiny, manageable actions. Consistency isn't about doing it all at once. It's about doing something regularly. For example, if you want to journal, start with 2 minutes a day. And if you want to work out, start with 10 minutes. If you don't have a gym, turn on a YouTube video and do it in your living room. But take those actions and do them regularly. I know once you start small, it seems more obtainable, seems more feasible, and it seems more practical for you to do. And I know you guys could journal for 2 minutes. You guys could work out for 10 minutes or whatever you want to do. If you start small, you can do it. Create a routine, set a specific time or trigger to make your habits automatic. The more you make consistency a habit, the easier it becomes. Back to my gym example. I'll go to the gym right after work. I would have workout clothes on anyway. So I was like, this is a better way for me to create this routine. So right after work, I'd go straight to the gym, get my workout in, go home and shower. Find ways in your day, in your lifestyle to fit in those habits that you want to be consistent at in, so then they become part of a routine and it just becomes automatic to you. And while you're doing this, be kind to yourself. Don't let one missed day become an excuse to quit. Consistency is about showing up most of the time, not every single time. And lastly, what's going to help you build consistency is remembering your why. Ask yourself, why is this important to me? Whether it's improving your health, your career, or your mindset, keeping your why in front of you will keep you focused when motivation fades. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to gain muscle. I was tired of looking like a twig. I was looking like a twig my whole life. I wanted to gain mass. I wanted to grow in size. That was my motivation. And that kept me going. And then when I was starting to see results, that just pushed me to even going more. When I saw that I was getting bigger, I liked what I saw. And you will too. When you see that consistency developing in yourself and you see growth, you're going to become addicted to doing even more. You'll start even journaling maybe from 2 minutes to 10 minutes. You'll start reading from 5 minutes to 20 minutes. You'll start going from working out into your living room to maybe even going to a gym membership and working out. And here's the truth. Consistency might feel boring at times. It's not flashy or exciting, but it's where the magic happens. When you show up every day, even in small ways, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. So ask yourself, what's one area of my life where you want to unlock your potential? Maybe it's your fitness, your studies, your side hustle, or even your mental health. Now commit to one small action you can take every day, no matter what. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Every time you show up, you're building momentum, and I promise you, over time, those small actions will create massive results. Thank you for listening to the We Can Be podcast, because we can be. If this episode gave you that little nudge to get more consistent, share it with a friend who needs to hear this message. Remember, it's not about how fast you move. It's about showing up day after day, because you can be the person you're meant to be. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your life change. Until next time, keep growing, keep showing up, and believe in the power of what's possible.